Okay, okay, okay. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah. Yeah, hey Val. Yeah, I know this is kind of early. So, I don't know who's going to kind of join us for today, but as I said, I don't really have a routine here, right? Um my yeah, everything's kind of based on just when I can squeeze this stuff into the day. And so I just had something to eat and I wanted to do my art practice. So I hopped on, you know. I thought it'd be something cool to do. But yeah, so gonna do my little study today. Now I'm a bit apprehensive about today's lesson, to be honest, because today's lesson is all about how to hold the pen. Now, if you've nobody's made any comments of this yet. I don't really know how to hold a pen. I really don't know how to hold a pen, which is like it's freaking worrying. Kind of worrying that I don't know how to hold a pen. So I think learning how to hold a pen here is gonna be pretty challenging. Oh, dude, you got college soon. Makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. You got college. Okay, I'm gonna still try and draw from the shoulder, man. Try and draw from the shoulder. Oof. Oof. I kind of hurt my back. So I'm just trying to keep the body moving in the right way, man. Trying to get my body moving in the right way. Some of these nice shoulder lines. Some of these nice shoulder lines. Okay, the prompt that I've got today on Jerry's list is, hey Red, is fursuit dancer. So I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Yeah, no, dude, I hold a pen strangely. I don't know how to hold a pen. It's freaking weird. I don't know. I was not taught, I was not corrected, or maybe I was too stubborn if I was corrected. But yeah, I don't know how to hold a freaking pen. So I'm a bit anxious about today's lesson because the lesson is holding your pen. So I'm gonna see what that's about.
Different tools are used with different grips. If you've had any prior training or perhaps watched some figure drawing videos on YouTube, you may have heard about a correct way to hold your pencil or your paintbrush. Sometimes, though, students will pick up this piece of information and then become a little overzealous, applying it to everything. So let's quickly talk about why we hold certain tools in certain ways. So people talk about the correct way to hold a pencil, and quite literally, they are just talking about a pencil. Often
Okay.
tools, like pencils, will have more of the lead exposed than you're used to. We'll do it using a knife, but I mean, I'm not going to teach you that here. We don't use pencils in this course. But anyway, you can see how there's all these different surfaces exposed. The side, the tip, you get these little angles here, and they can be used to provide all kinds of different marks on the page. Like, I haven't actually used this in a while, so it's not really sanded properly, but you get the idea. This grip, this overhand grip, allows us to use all these different sides really flexibly. And so it gives us a lot more control over this kind of tool. And you get a similar kind of deal with paintbrushes, charcoal.
Oh, hey, thanks for subscribing. Thanks for joining us, man.
And it's used a lot by a lot of different artists. But the thing that you need to remember is that the grip serves a purpose.
Okay.
Conversely, pens don't have all those different sides to them.
No.
They've got a tip.
Okay.
And that tip can make a heavier mark if you apply more pressure, and it can vary a little and get a little bit thinner. But, you know, it's one axis of, or one dimension of variability, I guess, is the tip and pressure. The grip that we use for writing traditionally is called a tripod grip, although there's a few different variations of this. It's really good for controlling that pressure. And so this is still the grip that we use when drawing with pens. We don't try and use an overhand grip because in that context, we can barely even make marks because these pens tend to draw better, or their ink flows better, when you've got a higher angle. Some people will really push the idea of drawing with an, you know, upright angle, 90 degrees. I usually draw at more of a, maybe, I don't know, 60, 70 degree angle. It's still pretty high, but it's a bit more comfortable. Cheaper pens, though, will have poorer ink flow and will require a higher angle. So keep that in mind when buying your tools. So one thing to keep in mind is that the overhand grip is actually valuable for one other reason, and that is that it forces students to draw more from their shoulder, because you can't, with this kind of a grip, your wrist is kind of automatically locked. And when you're drawing with a tripod grip, you can use your wrist a lot more effectively, which is one of the reasons that we use it for writing. Also because the tools generally, you know, lean into that. So when you're using the tripod grip, you need to be extra aware of which pivot you're using to make your marks. And you always need to remind yourself to draw from your shoulder. Our grips that are favorable with other tools, we are just going to focus on the grip that you'd use when writing, the tripod grip. Just make sure that you are engaging your shoulder to drive the drawing motion. And the tripod grip definitely makes it easier to slip back into drawing from your wrist.
I just feel that I don't have the tripod grip. I feel I don't have that down. Hey there, Juan. Maybe I want to get something like this, man. I know this is ridiculous, but it's like, I don't really feel super comfortable holding a pen. This feels weird to me, man. But I gotta practice, right? And I'm moving from my shoulder. I'm moving the best I can from my shoulder. But I hope you're doing okay today, Juan. I'm just doing my short little drawing stream here today. Just trying to get my practice in. I want to go to the accompanying text. What are people saying? The difference between drawing from your wrist, shoulder, and benefits of each. Yeah, that's why I want to try and get that correct, you know? I want to try and get that correct, but it just feels it just feels, you know, because I'm so used to holding like a pen in my goofy way. Yeah. Although we said, you know what I'm actually gonna do? I'm gonna make a quick, I wanna make a quick Twitter post. Can I draw my persona in Zootopia style? I mean, I can try, dude. I can... like, I can try. I can't really draw, particularly anything. I fucked up my middle finger and couldn't hold a pen for a week with that grip from tons of writing for English. Oh my god. Yeah, let's try and do a, sort of a... You completed lesson 1 right now on $250 challenge. A long way to go. All the best to you, friend. Thank you, dude. Thank you for stopping by. Did I just like pop up on your recommendations because of because you've watched so much like Drawabox stuff? Is that how you've kind of located me today? I appreciate the support, man, though. I'm finding kind of, well, I was already doing it, and then they sort of recommended it in the, they sort of recommended it in the videos themselves. This is kind of goofy. Yeah, dude, this is kind of goofy. They're recommending the video themselves, like, oh, it could be an idea to, like, you know, like, stream this or whatever, or something to kind of, like, no chicken scratching, no chicken scratching. Improve sort of accountability. What the hell is going on here? Yeah, it would be like to stream it or something like that, and it's like, oh, dude, I'm already doing this. So I'm pretty happy from a perspective of like accountability and people are watching and whatever, to kind of help me get in the flow of what we're doing. Keep up the routine, whatever, you know. This is my that's my Zootopia Rex. But there's a lot to focus on for me here now, because I'm trying to focus on moving from the shoulder. I'm trying to focus on actually holding my pen correctly. Now, I'm tempted to get some of these goofy, like, pen correction tools that I'm looking at, like, honestly, for real. Because I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm going to try and draw some sort of pose practice. I don't know. But yeah, I guess I gotta learn how to move my body. I've gotta learn how to frickin' hold a pen. Quite a few things. Quite a few things I need to kind of learn. But anyway, I wanted to get back to this, didn't I? Read some of the reading for this class. Thanks to the importance of literacy in society, the fact that handwriting is still an important skill in our everyday lives, at least for now, most students adequate the mechanics of drawing to those equate the mechanics of drawing to those of writing. Use pencils and pens, pushing tip in the page, move our hand and wrist to write. So we got the 3 pivots, wrist, elbow and shoulder. The specific pivot you choose will determine the range of motion you can achieve. Moving from the wrist will allow you to move across a more limited distance and will quickly start following a very obvious arc. Moving from the elbow, and even more so from the shoulder, will allow you to maintain a straighter trajectory longer before the arc of the motion becomes more obvious. Keep it simple. Ignore the elbow. Okay. Draw from the wrist. Your hand moves the wrist when pinned in place. This allows very tight, stiff control. Everything, including your upper arm, is moving as you draw. Smooth, fluid line work, even when drawing smaller marks, because it emphasizes consistent trajectory and minimizes erratic wobbling. Roof pivot serves its purpose. Smooth, confident flow. Okay. Okay. Drawing with your whole arm is frankly difficult, or more accurately, it's unfamiliar and unpracticed. I like when we classify things like that. Unfamiliar as, it's unpracticed. I kind of like seeing things in that sort of form, Oh, Mayu Zain. Thank you for subscribing with us today, man. Oh. Yeah, I hope everything's still. I just had a little notification that things had disconnected, so I hope it hasn't. Hope things have not disconnected. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. Times you'd find in a second-hand store, raspberry beret. You know I'm loving raspberry beret. The kind you'd find in a second-hand store, raspberry beret. You know I'm loving. Alright. Lol. Let's reduce these down. Okay, something like that. Something like that. No, but my prompt today is like a fursuit dancer, but I don't exactly know what I'm gonna do for that, Dude, this drawing from the shoulder thing, it's like a complete game changer for me, for real. Your bus has gone the wrong way? Your $1 million private chauffeur vehicle has gone in the incorrect direction? That is that's unacceptable. Demand the driver, where are we going? Oh, you're sketching as well. Cool man, cool man, cool man, cool man. Very cool. Maybe I'll put in a little I know I did one the other day. Wally German. Hello. We're just hanging out over here, we're doodling, we're drawing. Oh, this is gonna be my my very goofy ass Pikachu. Lol. Might make a Pikachu loaf. Loaf of Pikachu. Dude, buses can stress me out sometimes, you know? Like when they're just sort of deciding where we're going, deciding what we're doing, and like... I'm not a control freak by any means, but... it can, it certainly can be frustrating when you don't have much control in what you're doing, you know? And you're at the mercy of your bus driver and the traffic. And but I do love the bus. I am a certified bus rider. Luckily my bus card's pretty affordable, it's pretty cheap. I pay about €5 a week, which is pretty good, you know? Because I do make a lot of journeys as well. I do make a lot of journeys. But stuff like that should be subsidized, you know, to get people get around. And if they want to make public transport, you know, the go-to for most people, they got to set it up in a way that makes sense, you know. Oh, he's got some cool shades. Yeah, there we go, man. It's always good to forgive people anyway, to the best of our sort of abilities, you know? I did the math once. If I catch the bus on time, that's faster. But if I just leave those randomly, the ride plus the average wait time takes me out of time walking to campus. Yeah, it can be like that sometimes, can't it? When you're not going like a particularly long distance. You got to kind of figure out if it makes sense, don't you? I walk pretty fast as well, so I'm always kind of making that judgment if the bus or whatever isn't super regular. I'm making that judgment of like, oh, does it make sense to wait? Or am I just going to be more comfortable doing sort of my regular speed walking? Is that going to because I'm usually, yeah, I can't. Okay, this is good because I'm starting to not remember how I usually hold the pan. So that's good. That's good. So I can kind of maintain this this tripod. It just feels like these extra fingers here, I want to like cut them off. It feels like they're getting in the way. They feel annoying to me. I don't know. I'll get used to it, I guess. They are kind of feeling a little bit stiff. Which isn't exactly ideal, you know. But yeah, I'm looking for a fursuit dancer. Cause my prompt today says fursuit dancer, and it's like I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't know. Three times over. Oh yeah, dude. Then you've like, you gotta take the bus, right? Otherwise, you're in for the long haul. Hair, 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 hair. £4 a day, man. Yeah, there's so much stuff in the UK that's like, it's expensive, man. It's like whenever I go back, I'm spending a lot of money, you know, just on kind of like basic things. Can be pretty damn expensive. Does he just have like bull feet? Yeah, like Whooper doesn't have hands, does he? I can't remember. Hey Mostar, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you may be. All your days have been busy with random stuff. Well, I hope it's not just been like busy for the sake of busy, you know? I hope it's been like worthwhile stuff, you know? One of the most powerful currencies in the world are treated as weaker than the US dollar. Yeah, it is very much like that in the UK, man. It's like, which for me, it makes me so frustrated. It's very frustrating and challenging when I visit, you know, because it's like not only is not only are things just like more expensive, right? So things cost a lot of money when I visit and that sort of thing. But also, I have to change my euros into pounds. So I end up paying for things which would like, it's a bigger number, and then it's a bigger number twice, because I have to convert it to pounds. Oh, paperworky stuff today. I feel you, dude. Trying to focus on holding my pen correctly, because I don't really, honestly, the way I hold a pen is absolutely awful. This class was about the ways to hold your pen, and they're just like, oh, just hold it in the same way you hold any pen, and it's like, badly. Is that what you're saying? Badly? Yeah, no, they were just there. He was talking about that. He was talking about the way to hold a pencil. But I mean, this course is all pen. Okay, Mustar, like, what do you think I should be doing, right? Because they mentioned in one of the videos, like, oh yeah, like, you know, don't draw stuff with references. Like, don't just like sit there drawing things with references all the time and stuff like that. And so what I'm doing is I'm just drawing everything from memory. I'm just sat here drawing things from memory, and sort of almost like struggling to think about what I should draw next. And I occasionally sort of like look around my room and like maybe kind of see something that gives me an idea. So how do you think I should be like? I know this is the unstructured, just like just draw time, but what do you think I should be doing to kind of like make it the most effective? What do you think's a good idea? Because I feel I'm only just going to be able to sit here with you know, these blank pieces of paper and just like sort of draw crap on it. Like, I feel like I'm only going to be able to do that for so long. Like, honestly, I'm already kind of struggling to kind of fit stuff in here, as in like come up with the ideas. So what do you think? What's like a move? What's like a good plan? Okay, so advice is good and all, but I gotta personalize it to your needs. I would recommend draw some specific thing from memory, then look at a reference and break down the structure. Didn't it say you shouldn't draw from reference if you're just going to copy it? Okay. Okay, yeah, we'll figure that out sometime soon, man. So we can like hop on that stuff and yeah, because I'm gonna have to like figure out because that's like a digital thing. So I'm gonna have to kind of like figure out that. Yeah, if I'm gonna draw from memory, I've got to have something in my memory. I guess I'm kind of struggling what to do with this time. You know? I'm kind of struggling, honestly. I'm feeling sort of like, you know, because like the point of like, you know, of courses or instruction or like teaching or whatever is getting is I don't know what I don't know, right? That's the thing. It's not. It's like it's an extra level of ignorance, isn't it? It's not that I just don't know stuff. It's like I don't even know what I don't know. You know, I'm not even aware of like what skills I don't have. I don't like. So it's like it's that extra level of ignorance, isn't it? So, I'm kind of lost. Okay. So what's kind of a dog picture? Okay. Okay. So this. Do you see what I mean? It's like, I know it sounds like you know, my attitude's like I'm like complaining or something. Okay. So. Oh no. Where's that coming from? Ah, it's coming from here. Yeah. Wait a sec. Okay. Alright. Yeah, no, dude, it's just like if I know like what I'm trying to do, then I can like I can try it. You know what I mean? Like that's the thing. As long as like I know what I'm trying to do, I can try it. But if I don't like this, but if I don't even know what I'm trying to do, then it's like I'm feeling lost, you know? Hey, Prophet, hello. No, right, okay, I don't want to cross things out. I don't want to get in a habit of crossing things out. I just want this to kind of frickin' focus. I feel I'm kind of almost operating on a like a autopilot. Yeah, dude, I hope you're doing alright today, man, Prophet. Hope things are going okay with you. Try to make lines flow, dynamic strokes, no complex runs. Okay, so now I'm gonna let's see if I can kind of do this again. But flowing. I prefer that. Oh, hey Waffles, you just kind of found us. That's funny. Thanks for joining us anyway, man. I'm doing okay. Try stylizing less at the moment. Okay. I mean, I'm not trying to do that. I'm honestly just trying to survive. I'm not sure, man. Wait, that's kind of actually more like... Ugh. Yeah, I'm finding this, kind of find this frustrating. So I guess that's kind of like that. Like if I'm treating that as like a box face. And then ugh. Like I don't like that at all. See, I feel like I'm just like, I don't know, man. I'm not vibing with this process. I'm not vibing with this at all. What am I even doing now? It's very confusing to me. Is there a simpler suggestion? I just don't understand, man. Like, I just don't understand this part here. I don't understand this part here. I don't understand over here. The way I learned to start drawing things that only squares that moved into triangles add more details. Yeah, so I'm like... I mean, if I do that, then I'm like... Okay, I'll have a look. Discord. Where am I going? Where do you want me to look? Oh, okay. I don't really see anything. Oh, we've lost the dog. I looked Discord, but I didn't really see anything. Like, I feel I'm just gonna do the same thing again, which I know doesn't make sense, or is not working for me, you know? So, like, this is my issue. Yeah, Drawabox is an online course that I'm trying to do. Okay. Where am I looking? Yeah, see, I can't do, see, but do I just copy that? Do you know what I mean? Like, is that the... No. Yeah, like that area, it's like this entire thing is incredibly challenging to me. Like this and this. That's what was breaking my head. That's what was like really breaking my head there. And then now I see it, I can kind of like get the idea of what we maybe want to do here. But then of course actually like actualizing it, I mean that's going to be like another thing. But it's like, it's the thing is like now like, am I even achieving anything by like by doing this, you know? Ugh. Like, I guess kind of my issue is, I mean, now I feel that like now I feel like I'm just gonna sort of like, I feel I'm just gonna learn that. Do you know what I mean? That I'm just gonna sort of like memorize that. That's kind of my my like frustration with myself is like, oh, I'm just gonna like learn how to do that. Oh, and then now this one's really falling apart. I was trying to do it quickly, you know? Oof. Hello, Strunk boy. Hello. Yeah, no, it's like, see, there's none of that. I don't really like. It's not that I don't understand why, like, because I get that. I can like see that like this is going here and whatever. You know, and then that's kind of like directing upwards. Like, I get it. Do you know what I mean? It's not that there's unanswered questions. There's just like the connection of like making, like seeing that nose or whatever we have there and being like, oh, that's like the front facing of a side like this. Like, was not making that. You know what I mean? So I can understand everything I'm looking at. It's just like I'm not super sure how. I'm not super sure how I'm going to get to a position where I can see that easily, you know? Where I can kind of see that this image is made out of like a bunch of shapes. It's like I'm looking at it and I'm like trying to project like a plane onto it, you know? I'm trying to project like whatever that sort of like front facing plane is. But I'm just not getting it. But I guess that's where the like can I have like I don't know what's like cheating, you know? At like what point am I cheating? At what point am I not like, sort of learning the skill I'm meant to be learning? Like, can I have a cube? Is that acceptable? Like, if I have a cube that I'm like messing around with and using and looking at, like, is it fair enough to sort of have that? Or you know what I mean? But I think I'm sort of at least getting myself to a situation where I see how when we start drawing a bunch of boxes, it's going to kind of be useful. Cube perfect. Yeah, so I can get a cube. But like, it's like, do I just like skip ahead to doing that? Let's see if I can find something cuboid-ish around me. Yeah, I think I need to like... I think I need to buy a cube. Because like... Okay, I'm starting to see a route on how things can maybe be created. Because I guess... Okay, man, enjoy your class, man. Enjoy your class best you can. I'll see you later, dude. Yeah, because I can do something like that, right? Right? And then when I've got something like that, then we can start. Let's worry about years of another frickin' day. And kind of get into this sort of territory, right? Yeah, no, that's why I was looking for like a Rubik's Cube or something like that, so I kind of need to, I need to figure that sort of stuff out, yeah, so I got something to mess around with. But then kind of get into this sort of like territory of something, you know? And if I like... Yeah, dude, this is day 4 or whatever of just kind of trying to do something. Yeah, I don't freaking know. I guess this will come with time, right? Because there's no way I'm gonna, like, not get better, right? It's just a matter of, like, how long I keep sort of attempting something. Yeah, I'm trying to... I don't know how to hold a pen. That's also like a issue we have here. So... Yeah, 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 yeah. This is very like taxing though. This is like taking a lot of energy out of me. Like for real. Yeah, so if I'm round at the edge. I guess forgetting about the frickin' cube. I'm like just like finding like the being able to successfully just do one side. That's kind of frickin' challenging to me. Sometimes relaxing with doodles helps. I'll go in the whole day trying to detail something. Nice to see your progress too. I hate it. Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit. I'm just gonna do a little bit more because I've been doing this for an hour, dude. You know, I've been doing this for an hour. It's freaking. It's a lot, man. You know what I mean? To like try and do like that sort of level of like intentional practice. It's like. Yeah, I think I'm I think I've like sort of. I don't know. Okay, I'll have a look. Yeah, see, right. So that's that sphere thing. Thank you, man. That kind of sphere thing. I just sort of like. I guess like. See, my worry now, man, is I'm just trying to copy your lines. Rather than do anything. Oh, thank you, Lotus. Hello, thank you for subscribing. Ugh. Oh, that feels better, right? That feels kind of better. I'm rushing, man. But do I rush? Is that the thing? It's like, do I rush? Do I rush? Like, do I frickin' just rush it? Or do I... Do you know what I mean? Well, not rush, but it's like... It's like taking those, like, bold lines, you know? And they were talking a lot about like chicken scratching. It's like, do I want to like avoid like, is this chill? Oh yeah, I'm thinking about where they're going. Do you know what I mean? It's not without like, you know, like I'm trying to. I am impatient. I mean, that is an issue we've got here. Like, my impatience is probably on display. Okay, so that's a bit that's a bit nicer. My exhaustion. Dude, it's like I'd find it easier to go frickin' run for like 3 hours, you know? Check my negative spaces. Yeah, because I don't like this tail, man. Trying to recommit. Oh, everything's a pain, yeah, man. I guess I just haven't like I haven't gone through this kind of big, painful process of learning something new in quite a while. No, dude, don't worry about the typos. You're being super helpful. You have things to do though, so you don't make sure you get your things you need to do done as well, right? Instead of spending all your time educating me, right? Because okay, this feels like an improvement. Oh yeah, I mean, like, it's not like, you know, like I'm not like embarrassed. You know what I mean? It's not like a humbling experience in terms of like embarrassing. It's not like I'm not being humbled because I was like, oh, I thought I could do this, and now I find out I can't. Like, I knew this was going to be tricky, you know? I guess that's kind of fucking... Ew. Okay. Yeah. It's like everything though. I guess it's just like with running, right? It's like even if you run in like a really bad time, you've still completed the run. You've still like everybody just goes. You know, let's say you're doing a half marathon. Everybody goes the 21 point whatever, 21.3 or whatever it is kilometers. If it takes you all day to do it, you still produced a straight line. Yeah, somebody might do that, and then somebody might do that. And it's at the end of the day, the outcome looks the same, you know? You both produced the line. You just did it at, like, different, you know, velocities, different speeds. With this, it's like the outcome looks different, right? Like, depending on what we're doing, the outcome looks different. So it's like, you know, it's like if we both ran the half marathon and the other dude did this. It's like, bro, that's what I'm doing right now. Is it's like, oh, do that, and I'm doing this. And it's like, well, this is like... The accuracy is poor. The accuracy is kind of poor for the situation. But hey ho. I did order some fine liners, by the way. I was gonna just buy some, but then I ended up just ordering. I mean, I was gonna go buy them as in, like, I was gonna go to the store, you know? Just came back to dog. Yeah, I know I will. Okay. I think that's today. That's an hour and a quarter, you know? An hour and a quarter of drawing, messing around. That's me. I'm gonna obviously I'll be back to do more drawing, you know? But I'm honestly I'm getting quite mentally exhausted from that. I think we're kind of also... I think I'm kind of skipping ahead, aren't I? As I tend to do. Because I'm going back to this. And it's like... I feel like I'm classes and classes away from either doing... even doing something remotely close to this. Like, all the next few classes are like drawing a line and stuff like that, and I'm like, dude, I want to draw this. So, you know, that's kind of cool, I guess. I don't think we've achieved today's prompt of which I'd set as fursuit dancer, but I don't really freaking care, man. We're just kind of doing whatever we're doing. But yeah, I'm pleased with what was achieved today. It was freaking difficult. It was hard, but it will be less hard next time. You know, it will be less time next year. Next time, and I'm sure yeah. I remember first time I went like bouldering and like my fingers hurt for days because I'd use my fingers in ways I'd never used them and that sort of thing, you know. And my grip strength was like jacked after it, and like opening a door felt weird. It's gonna feel like that because I'm trying to focus on quite a few things at a time. I'm trying to focus on like holding the pen correctly. I'm trying to use the shoulder as much as possible, which I know I'm not doing all the time, but I'm trying to sort of like draw from the shoulder and all that sort of thing. So we're kind of getting there. But yeah, you know, a little progress, whatever, day by day. Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to do this. I'm gonna attempt to do this and work on that. Just doodle a little bit more and stuff like that. And I'm gonna move away from. I guess I'm gonna move away from just like kind of drawing pictures to I think just kind of drawing these like compositions and whatever you call it, these shapes. I'm gonna try and just focus on that stuff for a while, and yeah, kind of do that. But thank you for the help, man. Thank you, I appreciate it. It's kind of like a lot of work on your part, so I appreciate you doing that and all that sort of thing. But yeah, I'm gonna take a little. I'm gonna head off now. I'm gonna take a little break. I'm gonna play video games this afternoon, so I'll be back online a little bit later playing video games. So if anyone wants to hang out, you know, we can do that. But yeah, I'm gonna go for now, and I'll be on in not very long, playing some games and stuff like that. Kind of de-stress from all of that. But yeah, thanks again, guys. And yeah, I might see some of you in a little bit. And if I don't, just enjoy the rest of your day and all that goodness, you know? But yeah, take care, everybody. Bye-bye for now.